Hello YouTube, hello friends and people in virtual world, welcome back to Baggy's TND, and we're back again for a bit more of the Hawker Hurricane Mark 1 build. Nice to see you've had some good responses for the first two videos. Sorry they had to go up as a pair, two separate videos, sorry. My software I used decided it didn't quite like the second part of the video to go with the first, so it went over 2 days. But anyway, all I've done in between the 2 days is just primed up these bits black like I said I was going to. So primed up bottom of the wing. I've also primed up top of the wing. And we've done that little bit there as well on the top part of the wing section as well. Hopefully you can see this alright. I've managed to water my camera a little bit. Oh, pardon me. So we can see a little bit better. But yeah, what we're going to do today, we're going to paint up this part in here all silver, and then we'll crack on with a few more little bits and bobs. So like I said before, you have to excuse me, I've just took a big gulp of pop and I can't stop belching now. Very professional of me. Somewhere I have some silver paint that has gone a bit funky. I think that don't mix up very well. There it is. There it is. So yeah, so on the box we've got to paint it all up in 56, which is Humbrol 56 aluminium. I say I don't tend to use the Humbrol paints anymore. I used to. I've got tons of them, but I've discovered Vallejo and Hataka paints and Tamiya paints, and they're so much better. Little tip for you: bottled beer. The caps are brilliant for decanting a little bit of paint in. So I like beer. So I've got a lot of little, what are these called now? Bottle caps. I'm losing the plot today. It's a sign I've been off for a few days between Christmas and New Year. I have no concept of what day, time, or probably even what country I'm in, to be brutally honest. It all seems a bit of a blur. So a little bit of paint in there. We've got some brushes. Our brushes are just in front of the camera. Is that one any good? No. Let's try one of these little Pablo brushes I've picked up. Don't matter if they ain't too good. So yeah, I'll say all we're going to do now is just paint all this section in here silver using this aluminium coloured Vallejo paints. Vallejo paints are nice. This is the air stuff, so it's pretty thin. I do airbrush, but my airbrush is broke at the moment, so I'm not doing a fat lot of airbrushing. This will probably be hand painted. The camo on this. So, but yeah, like I say, it's nice to see the first part. The first 2 parts had some good response. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If you're not, tell me in the comments what you'd like me to improve. All criticism is good criticism and all that good stuff. That's what they say, isn't it? Just sloshing the paint. Ain't got to be too neat in here. It's all, you ain't going to see most of this anyway. So just slosh some paint around. Oops. I'll say it's pretty forgiving stuff, this stuff here, so just slop it all in there. I have to just come in from this angle. Don't matter if you get any on this side, it's all going to get primed anyway for when we do the top colour. Hopefully I've still got you in shot as well. We will be doing well if you're still in shot. How's that looking? Quite good. Over there. Slosh a bit round. So yeah. I've just subscribed to a few new YouTubers on YouTube, obviously. I was about to say Facebook then, but we ended up subscribing to them on Facebook. 2020 looks like it's going to be an interesting year. Hopefully I'm going to have a bit of a collab with one of the fellow YouTubers. I'm not going to say much yet, so I'm going to private message him and see if we can work some stuff out, do a bit of a collab build on a plane that we've both got in the stash. Obviously, if you've been reading the comments, you'll know who I'm talking about. But I'll say hopefully we can do a bit of a collab. I'd like to do a few collabs actually this year. See if I can get my mate Mike Mod Art 633 into a collab. Basically that'll show up my modelling skills. But I know he's building a model railway at the moment, so we might go over See if we can go over and help him with his model railway at some point. That'd be quite fun. I do like my model railways. As you're probably told from all the Worley videos that I spammed up. Obviously while I was at Worley. So yeah, there we go. That's all painted up silver. It ain't gotta be that neat. Don't matter if you get a bit of black showing through, just shows a bit of muck. Bit of muck got stuck in there. So yeah, that'll be alright. Let's do the bottom side of this wing as well. So this wing we're gonna have to sort of do that sort of area, obviously because it's all the wheel well. So you're gonna see a little bit more in here. Don't worry about the ejector pin marks. My theory is it's going to be sat on a shelf and you ain't going to look underneath it. What are the chaps on the 580 stand, Jeff? As long as it looks good from a foot away, which is what most people view when you're at a show, is good enough. Which I quite like. I quite like that theory. I do. Yeah, just slosh some paint all over it. And all the little nooks and crannies. There we go. For the black primer, I just use the Citell Black. I think it's Chaos Black. It makes a good primer. And if ever I've got anything matte black, like, what was it, 33 Umbro, I'll just get a spray of that. The Tornado build that I'm building at the moment, that just had flat black stuck on it. There we go. Them two bits are painted up. Just give my brush a little bit of a wash out. See if I've got a bit of kitchen roll so I can dry it off. You have to excuse my pot of water. Basically on the lounge table, because I've got nowhere to build in this flat. Oops. And I'll say hopefully this year can sort of move to an house and actually get a proper modelling room, which will be quite exciting. It will. There we go. Just put the brush down there. Yeah. All we do is we'll let all the paint dry. I'll have some dinner while it's drying. And I'll come back to you and we'll put the two wing halves together. Right. So we give all this paint time to dry now. So what we're going to do is take the top wing off the sprue and connect it to the bottom wing. Tabs already snapped off. Occasionally the tabs will already snap off when you're doing bits and bobs. Try not to cut the wrong piece, or else that would be quite disastrous. Put that to one side. And again, we'll just clean off the tabs. Made it a bit harder now. I've painted everything, but we'll find it. I'm going to have to put a little bit of filler in that. I've cut a little bit close. I told you we'd muck up along the way. Just needs a little drab of filler in, and we'll be all right then. We will. Nothing too major. There's always filler. That one there. There we go. Just give the edge a bit of a clean off, just so it makes it a little bit easier for the glue to go in. It will stick to the paint. When it melts the paint. You're doing it just to clean it out the way a little bit. It doesn't. There we go. So yeah, you see we've got some tabs on this one. We also have some tabs on this one. Useful thing while we're doing the gluing and that. Clothes pegs. I've robbed these off my mum. I have. But they're useful for clamping everything down, just giving everything time for the glue to set. So let's have a stab at this. It'll soon tell you if I've put the engine in right, because it won't fit together else. like it doesn't. Ah, that's interesting. What haven't we done right there then? Hold on, I need to bring it close. Oh, I'm out of shot anyway. Oh, sounds like my neighbours are back. Thrilling. I just realised I've just been doing all that checking off shot. So yeah, we're a little bit out. You have to excuse my neighbours, they are loud. And all slightly weird. Joys of living around here where I live. They're all a little bit weird. They are. I think they're all a few nice short of a set, to be brutally honest, but still, what we're doing now, just run a little bead of glue just down there. Let me just pause because it's all going to kick off in a minute outside by the sounds of it. Right, I'm back again. It's alright, all sorted. It's alright, we're having a problem. Where I live, we're having problems with people parking. And my neighbour gets very vocal, shall we say. He's annoyed. Well, yeah. I'd put it this way: the sooner we move out, the better. Because they're all bloody weird. Yeah. I think where I live, there's only probably one sane person. The rest are slightly weird and annoying. But hey, huh? To the point that now I've got really loud music on as well. I'll give in. If you can hear music, I do apologise. It's my neighbour above. He's probably been to the pub all day. He's probably commiserating because Leicester lost again. Ha ha ha. So yeah, all we do, close pegs, run a little bead of glue down, just hold it for a few minutes, and it will set. Then, like I say, just get a quick sand across, and it'll smooth out that little bit of a rough edge we have there. We used to have a better clamp, but we haven't anymore. Stick another peg in there if we can. Here we go. Same on this side. Little bead of glue just in there. There we go. Because it's quite thin, you get capillary reaction, so it'll go up the joint. It will, and that's what helps glue it all together. I've just hold it for a few minutes. I haven't got that many clamps. I seem to have lost them all. They're probably in my big pile of stuff at the side of the table. Just to close this side of the wing off. And we'll be alright then. That glued now? No, but that side will have done. Just hold it. I'm going to just pause again, just while I hold this together, just to get it time to dry. Right, so the front surface of the wing is now dried. All we've got to do is exactly the same now. Just down the back, I say just a little dab of glue, and it'll run down the joint. It will. Then I'll say I'll just put a couple of clamps on it, just to hold it all together again. So yeah, that's just if you do hear some music, I do apologise. It's my neighbours. I'll go and have a word with him in a minute and tell him to turn it down. Which I seem to do every day. Again, it's all good fun. It's all good fun living in a block of flats, isn't it? That's a clamp. This one ain't much cut, this one ain't, but it'll do. There we go, Daisy. Fly off at me. There we go. all clamp onto there. We'll sort that end bit out in a minute. We will, but yeah. Whoop, we just flip it over. You can see now you got all the wheel well all silvered up. Looks quite nice. Got a bit of a shadow because I've got light above me and it's shining down on my camera. So there is a bit of a shadow, but it's not too bad. It isn't. Like I say, you can see all the internals there, all the silver. It's quite nice. Probably have to put a bit of silver up them little gaps in a minute. But we'll have a look when we start painting and putting the wheel wells in. Trying to remember how the wheels go on this now. Will come from the middle, don't they? So just attach on either side, I think. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I built Hurricane now. Right, we'll whip the glue down there. Hopefully it's still in shot. Yes. There we go. Hold that. Always be careful though when you're holding near the glue that you don't put your finger in your glue and then get a finger mark, because it will melt. It melts the plastic together. So it's like a solvent cement. It is. It does melt the plastic. Right, put some pegs on that side. So yeah. So we've done the first 4 steps now. We've just done that section. If we flip over the instruction, we'll start doing some cockpit stuff now. What we'll do today, just so we don't have massively long videos, we'll get all this section in section 5. Oh, pardon me. Just pop again. Then when we come back, we'll do 6 and 7, joining it all together and putting it down onto the actual main wing. So I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll get that bit done. We'll start that bit. We'll get the seat on and all that section, because we can spray that all up. So it's all B56 aluminium. What is colour 70? It doesn't actually tell us what colour 70 is. I don't know. I think it's a khaki. I'll have to have a look on the app. I've got an app that tells me all the colours. I have. So yeah, that's all done now. Take all them bits off there. Oops, drop the peg. So yeah, like I say, there's the 2 wings together. There's a little bit of a gap just there, but we'll sand that all up and it'll look quite good when we're done. That's, yeah, it'll be alright. By the time we're finished, we'll be alright. We will. But right, that we got to do now. We need C11, get it orientated the right way around so we don't mess up. So we need C11, which is the base of the cockpit, which is that piece just there. Yeah, a little bit of a sand off. Then that, got 2 little lugs on that. The front lugs, yeah, front lugs just sit on them 2 little lugs just in there. You can't really see it very well because it's quite dark now. We've painted it all black. There we go, that goes onto there. A little drop of glue. Smear a bit there, and then that'll settle in there. I've got to put the pedals in, which are really minute. So, seeing this is in one of the starter kits, it's bloody difficult. It's some very tiny bits. We're going to C6, which is the pedals. Shut them off the sprue without breaking them. Hopefully I've spent most of the time in shot. I'm hoping I have. If I haven't, I do apologise. There we go, and into there. Looking on the instructions. Oh, where does that fit? Right into a little. That fits in that tiny little gap there. It does. There's a chance this is going to go completely Pete Tong. they need to face backwards. And they... There's enough glue then, it actually stuck anyway. Right, so I keep hearing someone near my front door. I do. I keep hearing my front door go. I'll be back in a minute. Right, sorry about that, folks. Our next door neighbour was robbing our holly roof to put some lights round it. So I'll just have to deal with that. Right. Oh, it's one that... This video was going so well at the start. It was. It was full of enthusiasm. And now he's just going Pete dog fast. Oh, dear God. Yeah, that's how you're just putting some lights in our holly roof on the door. But I could hear my front door. I could hear someone at the front door, but they weren't ringing. I could just hear the door. I could hear the door moving a little bit. I wonder what the bloody hell was going on. Now we know. Now we know. Right. I'll very gingerly put that down. Let that dry. Now I have to C8, which is the... Oops, Daisy. There's some crap everywhere on my modelling table. So I'm on C8, which is the controller, which is that. There's a good chance we're going to snap this. Hopefully not. There's one side. The other bit drops off anyway. There we go. That didn't go too bad. And then that goes in another little hole. That one does. When I can pick it up and not fling it across the living room. Right. So you need a little bit of glue. In there. Pair of tweezers. There. Check. You never know which way around these go. It tells you to put it the other way around, but you don't look right to me, so. Lodge. Oops. Oh, that wouldn't go too bad. So yeah, there we go, folks. We've now done 1, 2, 5. And we come back next time, we'll do the cockpit, the 2 halves of the fuselage, just painting them up. I'll work out what colour 70, 78, 156 are, because they don't tell me that bit. And we'll take it from there. Like I say, it shouldn't be too bad. What we got? We're on number 5. Oh, saying that's a fair few. Back end's got to go on. All the rear bits and bobs, radiator grills. Oh my good God, what does he want now? And some other little bits and bobs. It's one of them days. I'll see you later, folks.